Frosted window panes, candles gleaming inside painted candy canes.
Oh yes, it is a week until tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Look at that beautiful tree. You in the mood. We're about to get you in the mood this morning. Good Monday morning. You're watching Your Carolina with our gorgeous tree from our set from the Christmas tree lot in Spartanburg. They're great people, hooked us up with a beautiful tree. And on Friday, they said they had a whole new shipment. So I hope you got your tree this weekend, because y'all, you got a week, basically.
If you weren't panicking before, you are maybe now.
I know. I asked my producer, I was like, what else is on your to-do list? She said, everything.
Yeah, same.
Everything.
Same. I have not bought, I bought 2 things over the weekend for my little nephew. That's about it.
Did you? Okay.
That's it.
Jack Roper, if you're at home listening, do this for a second.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs, Roper.
I found the best sweater for him. We have to get him.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's a Christmas sweater.
Okay.
So if you get it now, then he can wear it for next year. It's
Or maybe you
called,
should give it to him early.
well, yeah, we'll have to order it, so I don't know. It may not be here until Wednesday. But it's called a Saxy Christmas.
Oh.
Kenny G on the front with the sax. I'm like, oh.
He loves Kenny G.
Right?
If you guys don't know, he loves Kenny G.
Do you think we need to get
Yes.
that for him? I thought so too. I saw
If I
it.
knew the PR person for Kenny G, I would have Kenny
might
G
just
like
come show
spiraling from the ceiling,
Yes.
wrapped in lights, playing like Yuletide.
That may be too much for Jack. I don't know if he could take that.
He couldn't take it.
It could be. It could
He's
be
never
too much.
He's never passed out on TV until
No.
now, until I do that.
Yes, he loves him so much. He took a picture with him and his wife, Mary, and then cut Mary out of the picture so it could be.
That's how much his love, how deep his love for
Yes.
Kenny G is. And I told him, I was like, I met Kenny G. He was cool. I mean, like, it wasn't a big
Right.
deal.
But that's like his, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
yeah.
I don't know if there's anyone that I would really feel that way
That
about.
you would
but I
cut
don't
out
know.
someone's picture so
No,
you could just have
I don't
them?
think so.
I don't know either.
I mean, but
Yeah, but hey,
sometimes you do have a good picture that's a good picture of you.
Yeah.
And the other person is just kind of killing your
It's kinda
vibe.
like, yeah, like
So you could snip them out
Snip
with
it.
the digital tools that we possess.
that's how you know it was an old picture, because he had to cut. He couldn't like just
You could
edit
just be
and
like,
zoom
edit.
in.
You can save a copy of it so you can pretend like you can post both of them. But
Right, yeah, the one you keep is that
they're
one.
looking at your profile picture like, what in the world?
I was in that, because you know that's happened to you. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, I was in that pic, but I didn't make the final
Yeah.
cut.
Hey, it
Okay,
happens.
it
Or
happens.
this is a lesson, since we're going to the holidays and you're going
Yeah.
to be taking pictures with lots of people.
Always be ready.
Lots of people are lots of different stages of, let's say, merry spirit.
Uh-huh.
So if somebody has like an eye closed, just don't post the picture of them,
Don't.
because most people just look at them and say, well, I look good, so.
I may have been guilty of doing that. My mom gets mad at me all the time. She was like, did you even look? She was like, I got hair sticking up and eye closed. I'm like, listen, we both said cheese when that phone came out. You got to be ready at all
Right,
points.
right.
You know, especially with the pictures on our staff. They're like one. If you don't get it right.
Yeah,
it's-
hey. I mean,
it's done.
it was like the Nutcracker this weekend. I
Yes.
did that. There was a group, like 12 of us in a picture, so trying to get everyone to like cheese at the same time
No.
was
Raylan
nearly
Katz.
impossible.
Are you happy or sad that the run is over?
You know, I'm kind of sad. It was a lot of work, and
Yeah.
and of course there was a double, triple the amount of work that was put in by the actual company and all the kids. I mean, it had like over 100 people in this show.
Right.
And so there were like special effects, there were trees, and there were all these things that had to happen at the right time. But
Right.
we had 3 amazing crowds on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And but I'm kind of sad it's over, because those people, I said I would do that one time.
Right. And
this
is
my
it your third or fourth
year.
time? Uh-huh.
Because these people are like family. Like you end up
Right.
just seeing them only that time of year.
Yeah, that's
And so you get to
fun.
hang out. We went out to dinner at Gerhard's on Saturday, so it's a family.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, as long as I'm able to do the little 2-step that they let me do.
Then you're in.
I'm
You're
gonna do
in.
it.
Had they signed you up for next year? You're like,
I'm
we're-
automatically signed up
You're
for
already-
next year, I think,
okay.
because we already you have your hats with the name in them, so it's
Yeah.
like you
Like
remember.
Carlos is like, I like it.
Yeah, but they had a great show. So hopefully, I got to meet some of the viewers out there that said,
Oh,
"I'm only
fun.
here to see you."
Aw,
So I was like,
you-
"Well, that's very sweet of you."
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
long show.
You had a busy weekend.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Friday we had Sophie's birthday party.
How'd that go?
Okay, it's gonna sound sad, but it ended up okay. So she had, about 10 people from her little class. All of them were like, we can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. As the day's happening, I think I was here with you. I was getting texts. So and so has strep. So and so woke up with a fever. So and so.
Oh, no.
So there was one little boy.
Oh no.
that can make it to our little party.
Luckily,
like,
at that age, you don't really.
You don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it could have been 100
Like,
people.
let's say if she were 13.
Right, then it would have been tracked. Like,
Heads would have
life,
flown.
Oh, life over. It was. We had it out at the little gym.
Oh, gosh, you should have called me. I would have taken
know,
off the
I
4
mean,
o'clock and
like,
just come and hang out with us.
Jay, hurry, get here fast.
Get here.
I need you to do some gymnastics.
Pick up Ives.
Yes, pick up Ives. Let's go. Grab another random kid if you have it. But it was great because they got to do more stuff. Like Will and Griffin were there, one of our little
Sure.
neighbors. You know, so they were like bodies there, and she had the best time.
It wasn't like tumbleweeds blowing through her birthday
I know,
party.
which everyone was standing there just like, okay. So it was fun. And she got, of course,
like I said,
so
she's
much
at that
attention.
age where it's like, meh.
Yeah.
My brothers are here, my mom,
My mom's
everyone's here. Cool,
I get to
cool.
jump off of things and no one's yelling
Yeah,
at me.
you can
I get
distract them.
Yeah,
You can
so
distract
it
them
was.
at
So
that
that
age.
was fun. And then we had, you know, Christmas parties. Okay, you remember when we did the show and I was like, what am I gonna do for the white elephant? You said do a squat, or you didn't even tell me, like you were talking about your friend was going to get a squatty potty.
Oh, squatty potty.
And I was like, I need to do that for my white elephant. Huge hit.
People really wanted it though. Is it a white elephant if everybody wants it?
So you know, like on a white elephant, like if you're the first one drawn, then you had the option, you know, taking yours
steal.
and then stealing someone else's if you don't want what you got. Well, she got the squatty potty and she did not steal anything else.
Ooh, but then no one stole it from her though.
No.
Huh.
Well, because you know how it is, like there's gifts. It's like, ooh, but I'm like, the inside of you wants to know what's in that.
You really want to know.
You want to know what's in it. So it's like, do I take, you know, so it was. It was
You
funny.
gave me a gift idea. I think somebody's going to probably get a squatty potty in my household because it's like, yeah.
Yeah, you can get them, you know, at Bed Bath & Beyond, like you said, or $24 on Amazon will be here like that.
You
So
haven't
that
had your
was-
spirit stolen until you're like in a Bed Bath & Beyond with a friend of yours, and they're like,
Find
you're
a
going to
squatty-
love this squatty potty. Wait till you get home. I'm like, I don't live,
Right?
I'm not using his squatty potty.
No, yeah, that's not, don't re-gift that one. That's just
Yeah,
like,
let them- but
unless it
apparently,
has not been used.
We need to get a doctor on and be like, is it true, the science behind the squatty potty?
Yeah.
I know you're not supposed to be talking about potty talk on a morning show.
Right.
But like the legs, like they say your legs are supposed to be elevated
It
when you
makes
do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
I mean,
don't
the
know.
girl that got this was a doctor, and she was like, this is going to be.
She was like, oh yeah, we need this.
Life just got better.
Well,
at the
I think
Bryan
I saw the
household.
science I need then. If
Yeah.
a doctor wanted it,
If a
then
doctor wanted it,
I'm good.
then it's really good. And we
Dr.
had our,
Oz, what do you think?
Yes,
Yeah.
Dr. Oz, call in. Let us know what you think. So we have a lot of sporting news that kind of went
Yeah.
on this weekend. You remember last weekend we were wishing good luck to the Easley 8U football team because they were going to play in the state champions? They won.
They won.
A close one by 2 points, guys. We had
awesome.
a picture of the winners. Look at those boys.
Look at them.
Congratulations. This is the Easley 8U team. They won the state championship. They beat Florence 24-22.
Wow. Wow,
I mean,
that
so
is a
that
nail-biter.
was, yes, they were just saying, you know, their coaches are amazing, and they said there's going to be a lot of little future, maybe Clemson Tigers, maybe some Gamecock players in there. So
There you go.
great job to the head coach, Jeremy Spence, and assistant coach, Brock Rogers, and all those little boys. So I know there's some proud parents.
Maybe some future Watford Terriers.
I know. Did you see them beating UNC?
You know, I don't care nothing about Watford. I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a Furman Paladin, but
Right.
no, it was really cool to see that. I mean, they've done that several times, right? Like,
Yeah, beaten. And this is too without, you know, their coach left and went to Virginia Tech. The player that can knock down like all the threes from all of that, he's not there anymore.
Hey,
So
that's when you know you
Wofford's
built a
good.
program.
You built a program.
Right? That's when you know it's still
Yeah.
going to be good. So.
Right, and there's not many times that Gamecocks can brag about beating Clemson, but we did yesterday at basketball in
There you go.
Yes, in
At
Death
Little-
Valley too, at
oh,
Little
Little
John.
John, okay. That's big.
So that was good. Hey, a win's a win.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Griffin, my 6-year-old, was like, I've never seen Carolina beat Clemson before. I was like, I know, babe. It happened before you were born. It was a lot of fun.
Griffin is really astute. I noticed that at the Christmas parade. He pays attention.
He knows.
He's sharp.
He knows. I was like, you gotta always be on your toes
Oh yeah.
with this one.
He will call you your bluff real quick.
Oh, real quick like. Okay, we were talking about this before the show because I feel a little frantic, like there's so much to do. What about you guys? Go to our Facebook page, answer our question of the day, which of course is brought to you by Spinks, and let us know what's left on your Christmas to-do list.
Like
Are
everything.
you just starting Do you have
I
presents
mean,
to
I don't
buy?
even officially think that I've started really, other than the 2 things I bought over the weekend, and that didn't count because I just happened to be there, and I was like, oh, that looks like
That
it'd
will
be
look good.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
I mean, but when do you
literal worst.
usually start? About now anyway?
Like maybe 3 days before.
Okay. And then you're like, oh yeah, I gotta go. Do you ever
I
have
like
things
to do
like
it all
on
at the
standby?
same. No. I like to do it all at the same time. Like I'm gonna be in one store, Shelly at Shops on Trade and Greer. I'm coming for you.
She needs to start pulling some stuff.
Just start pulling some things.
Just pull all the chocolate. It's all good.
Literally, I can knock it out in one spot and be like, and I'm done.
And done. And now I can
Right.
go have a glass of wine and we're
Exactly,
done. Yeah.
exactly.
All right. Well, y'all let us know. We're going to have time in today's show in about 20 minutes. We'll read some of your answers and maybe get some tips on people that are, starting to feel that little Christmas
Yeah, where do you
panic.
go for that one-stop shop? That's what I
Yeah,
want.
that's that may be tomorrow's. I like that.
All right.
All right, coming up next, it's big December sale happening at Frigid Cryotherapy. That will be the perfect go-to under the tree this year. If you need some ideas, we're going to tell you all about it when we come back.
And coming up later on the show, are you still shopping and out of ideas like I am? Well, we have some ideas for you, some stocking stuffer this morning that you'll need to check out. Add to your cart.
Furnishings for your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, appliances, electronics, bedding, furniture.